Hi friends, I welcome you all here at the NV Academy. In this session, we are going to talk about the Clause 8.6 resolution and fulfillment of an international standard ISO 20000-1 2018 Information Technology Service Management. In this session, we shall cover all the requirements of Clause 8.6 resolution and fulfillment in detail along with appropriate examples. As the requirements of the Clause 8.6 depend upon the requirements of Clause 6, Clause 7, Clause 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5 and Clause 8.6. I would like to recommend you referring these clauses of ISO 20000-1 2018 for better understanding of Clause 8.6. Now, coming to the mandatory documentation requirement as evidence or proof under this Clause 8.6 required to meet this service requirement. According to Clause 8.6.1, incident management, major incidents shall be classified and managed according to a documented procedure. Now coming to the mandatory records, Clause 8.6.2 service request management says that service request shall be recorded and classified. And Clause 8.6.3 problem management defines problems shall be recorded and classified. Let's discuss about the outcome of this session. After completing this session, you will be enabled to understand resolution and their fulfillment requirements necessary to support the operation of the service management system of the standard. You will also have an idea about incident management, service request management, and problem management after completing this session. So friends, let's have an introduction of Clause 8.6 resolution and fulfillment now. This clause has three subclauses which are 8.6.1 incident management, 8.6.2 service request management, and 8.6.3 problem management. Let's start with the subclause 8.6.1 incident management. According to this clause, incident shall be recorded and classified, prioritized taking into consideration impact and urgency, escalated if needed, resolved and closed. The management will update the records of incident with actions taken. The organization shall determine criteria to identify a major incident. Major incident shall be classified and managed according to a documented procedure. Top management shall be kept informed of the major incidents. The organization shall assign responsibility for managing each major incident. After the incident has been resolved, the major incident shall be reported and reviewed to identify opportunities for further improvements. Now coming to the subclause 8.6.2 service request management. This clause specifies that service requests shall be recorded and classified. It will be prioritized, fulfilled and closed. Records of service requests shall be updated with actions taken. Instructions for the fulfillment of service requests shall be made available to persons involved in service request fulfillment. Let me explain about the subclause 8.6.1 incident management and subclause 8.6.2 service request management together. Incident and service request management processes, request fulfillment process, are one of the major processes of a standard which aims to quick restoration of IT service. This process can be easily fit into major organizations. Individual organizations can follow this process for their IT operation and do the tailoring accordingly. Many IT operation people do not relate interruption with business value that is being lost. Hence, for any interruption, if they focus on restoring service first instead of doing detailed analysis in primary stage, interruption will be less. If interruption is less, business loss will be less too, which can be revenue loss, reputation loss, and productivity loss, etc. Incident and service requests are different too, which require different focus in terms of analysis. Like, service requests are mainly for increasing business productivity by serving different IT-related requests, where incidents are interruption to business. All requirements in this clause of the ISO IEC 20001 2018 are generic and are intended to be applicable to all service providers regardless of type, size, and the nature of the service delivered. Now, coming to the benefits of it, the customer is the one who will judge the efficiency of your organization being their IT service provider. But they don't see your developers, designers, network administrators, etc. What they see is your frontline, that is the people involved in the incident and service request management process. It is according to their efficiency that the whole organization shall be assessed. So in order to keep your customers and top management happy, but also to simplify daily work of your own staff, efficient incident and service request management is vital. Interfaces to other processes are not only a must, but they are also your chance to excel, both internally as well as externally. Now, coming to the subclause 8.6.3, problem management. This clause 8.6.3 specifies that the organization shall analyze data and trends on incidents to identify problems. The organization shall undertake root cause analysis and determine potential actions to prevent the occurrence or recurrence of the incidents. As per the clause requirements, problems shall be recorded and classified, problems shall be prioritized, problems shall be escalated if needed, problems shall be resolved if possible and closed. Organization will update the records of problems with actions taken. Changes needed for problem resolution shall be managed according to the change management policy. I would recommend you to refer subclause 8.5.1 of the standard for more information about change management. The organization shall define actions to reduce or exclude the impact of the problem on the services where the root cause has been identified, but the problem has not been permanently resolved. Clause 8.6.3 says that known errors shall be recorded and up-to-date information on known errors and problem resolution shall be made available for other service management activities as appropriate. The organization shall also monitor, review, and report the effectiveness of problem resolution at planned intervals. Now coming to the non-conformity. Please see the auditor finding action report on screen for writing non-conformities under this clause. I leave it up to you now. Please go through this and try to understand the various components of this non-conformance report. So friends, now we have reached at the end of this session. I hope that you have an idea about clause 8.6, resolution and fulfillment of ISO IEC 20000-1 2018 Information Technology Service Management Standard. I sincerely thank you all for your interest and attention. Thank you and best wishes.